Oh boy, I'm sure the latter is excited to see me today because we got the Wish Spam team of the century. We got Wish Alomomomomola, and we got the Wish Clefable, and we just got Stalin General. We got the Rocky Helmet Terra Grass Scarm. No idea what Terra Grass is for. Nor do I know what Terra Dark is for, because that doesn't cover for Blissy's one and only weakness at all. But regardless, we got Terra Dark Blissey. We got the, again, Wish Clefable. We got the Big Presser Don Bozo. We got the Facade Gly. And then we got the Wish Alomomomola. And we have Acro on it for some reason, which we'll figure out. We'll figure that out. We'll figure out the reason for that here in a minute. I have a feeling. So let's go ahead and go Gliscor to activate the Toxic Orb. Perfect. And we okay, we don't, and this is definitely Ice Punch. Yep, I'm retarded. Anyway, all right, let's just move last. That's fine. I'm Magic Guard Clefable. Hopefully I'm faster. I am faster. That did nothing. I am, well, actually this is fine. Yeah, maybe I Wish here. Should I make a crazy play and Wish? Or do you think he's like, Iron Hands has done its job kind of vibes? I honestly can't afford to lose Clef. Okay, I made a crazy play. Shiest! Anyway, I'm going to Protect here. Because there's nothing. Volcanion doesn't get any value as long as I'm protecting. Yeah, and I get to figure out what it wants to go for. So I can go back into Aloe. I feel like I haven't. No, I can't go Aloe. Aloe can't touch this guy. So I can go Blissey though. I forget I have a Spadef guy. All right, let's go ahead and throw up the rocks. You have no way to get rid of the hazards except if you're Defog Scizor, which I guess you probably are on this team, honestly. Okay, he goes into it, which makes me think that it is, in fact, what I said it is. So let's go Don Bozo. Okay, that does not look like Defog. Let's go ahead and Body Press. I assume Industrialization is going to come on out here, as he just dual wing beats my unaware Don Bozo, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I'm fine with it. I'll just keep big pressing. I don't have any reason to switch out. Even if it knocks off my boots, it's like whatever, because he doesn't even have any hazard control. Alright, we big press Hoopla, which did a lot of damage, which kind of expected it to. Let's go ahead and go Skarmory. I assume it's... Oh, it's interesting. Okay. And he stole my goddamn leftovers. Well, that's just great. Let's big press it here. It's not stab, but I have a lot more... No, I don't have that much more Fizz stuff, actually. Let's just hope it's not Dark Pulse, right? Right, chat? Yeah, if it's Dark Pulse, I'm just cooked, honestly. He goes Volcanion Raw here, which, I mean, that makes enough sense, I guess. Alright, we got Blissey, though, so it's fine. You don't have boots on Volcanion. Wait, hold on. I never even knocked Hoopla off, so it just, like, had no item. What in the world, dude? Actually horrendous gameplay. What in the actual world, dude? No item Hoopla Unbound. Interesting. Things we just never expect to see here on the Mr. 502 channel are just existing, I guess, today. But it's okay. We do have a Skarmory for the Mark Spector, which I think should be able to live Facade very easily. I don't think it'll take much from Fire Punch, and if it is Fire Punch, I'm just going to have to hold that. Oh my goodness gracious. I do have enough speed to outspeed it, though. Actually, it's a speed tie. Maybe I need to put one more speed point on the Skarm. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, I made the right play. Yeah, I definitely made the right play. Okay, cool. So... I just guess I have to outlive this thing, basically. Yeah, that's basically what we have to do. We just gotta let this thing burn itself to death, is pretty much what we gotta do, unfortunately. I do want to throw out more spikes, though, because it does look like he doesn't have a whole lot of booty guys on his team. So, if I throw up the spikes, it's really good. But let me get one more Iron Defense off here before I do that. The Crunch is an interesting tech, by the way. I've never seen Crunch Ursaluna before. That's an interesting tech. I wonder who that's got to be for Golden Go, right? But like, why would you not? I guess Crunch is slightly stronger than Fire Punch, but it covers less. Like, for example, Skarmory. So let's go ahead and roost up. Again, if it's Dark Pulse, I'm just gonna have to hold that. I'm actually faster than it though, so I should have just body pressed right there. Okay, it's fine though. That's actually fine then. I'll just body press now. And actually, I am going to put one more speed point on it. Hopefully, 332 is probably fine. Yeah. No, because you don't want to be... Let's see. Is this a jump point? It's not a jump point. Okay, so I'm good with doing that then. All right, cool. Hoopla dies. We always have Blissey to come in on industrialization, so let's do it. Go ahead and just seismic tosses eggs, and that'll cover for Ursaluna coming in. Cresselia, yeah. The moon tanks you. What a what a silly name. All right, let's go ahead and Calm Mind up here. Calm Mind once. Why not, right? Yeah, Psychic's up. All right, cool. Hopefully that intimidates him to switch out, and if it doesn't, then I'm good. I don't really need health on Blissey at this point, though. Not at this level, because 100% or 0% isn't going to matter versus Scizor and Ursaluna. He just Lunar Dances immediately, though. Interesting. Who for Volcanion? You have to burn it now, though. You have to burn it now. That's a thing. And if Volcanion comes in, then it's absolutely fine, because Volcanion can't even touch me, so... Oh, shoot, I forgot that you were a ghost guy. Okay, well, that's a little awkward, but it should be fine. I do believe Dondozo can switch in and Waterfall. Do I want to take that risk? Ugh, not really, but I will anyway. Oh my goodness, that did way more than I expected it to. Which is fine. I mean, could be worse, I guess. I do lose Dondozo here, though. And do I just go ahead and Iron Defense with Skarm? Yeah, I think so. I think I live this Facade. Yes! Okay, huge. And I'll Roost here. I know it's a super telegraph Roost, but I don't really have another play, honestly. Headlong, please don't kill. And he goes for a Facade for no reason. So I'm going to Iron Defense up now again. Awesome. Alright, I think this game's wrapped. Yep, this game is super wrapped, dude. This game is super wrapped. I guess I could go for another Iron Defense here, but nah, let's just Roost up. As he Facades. Yep, exactly. All right, time to throw spikes up for Volcanion and Scizor. I actually am not even sure if Scizor is Boots or not. I really probably ought to know at this point, but yeah, whatever. I'm going to Iron Defense again, actually, for no reason. Actually, there is a reason. There is a reason. So, okay, there wasn't a reason. Whoopsie! Let's just go Blissey Raw here. As long as I keep... yeah, Ursaluna dies to rocks and spikes, so it's fine. I'll just go ahead and toss again. And I've explained my reasoning for it. I don't think Scizor would be Defog. That'd be a crazy set if it was Swords Dance and Defog. Okay, I just need to keep Blissey alive. So Aloe's fine to come in. And I'm actually tempted to... Actually, let me Wish up here, because I just don't want to click. Okay. Let me click Acro here now. Or do I flip? I guess I could flip into what though? Skarm? Yeah, actually, that is perfect. All right. And now I can Iron Defense up. You're bugged by Dual Wing Beat. I doubt you're CC, and if you are, like, oh, whatever. Whatever, dude. Shit, let me just Body Press here. Fuck it. I'm Max Fizz Def, dude. Or I'm not Max Fizz Def. That crit might have mattered if it had any bulk on it at all. Okay, so stall ended in 41 turns. That's actually not a bad pace. We'll pause and we'll be right back. And we're back to a guy with 2 airplanes in his name. Interesting. Wonder what he meant by that. I guess we'll find out. All right, we'll just flip turn right off the rip here. All right, I don't want him to burn my Glide. Let's go into Clef, actually. Alright, he just throws up the rocks, which makes sense. I'll go ahead and get a knock going here. So he brings in T-Tar. Leftovers are gone. Excellent. I could probably Wish up here just fine. Yeah, and I'll just Moonblast, honestly. You don't really have any switch-ins to it. That's decent ship. Alright, I'm actually super okay with that. Wish up here, which doesn't really make a whole lot of a difference, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and... Okay, where were you hoping to catch there? I don't get it. Let's go ahead and go Gliscor to activate the poison, and I'm going to protect here. I just want to see what Tyranitar has left in his set. Knockoff? Okay, well, I can eat a knockoff just fine. All right, let's go ahead and knock this guy off for the later game. That is Max Fizz Def Aloe for sure. I took a lot of damage from that. All right, I'm going to protect just to see what it wants to go for as he goes for a Steam. All right, I do have a Blissey for this reason. And we'll just, I'm going to get up my own rocks here. Aloe's already knocked off, so that's good. I'm going to Gliscor then. Again, knock off Absorber, so it's okay. Are you... What? What? It's not Heat Rock. Yeah, it's Heavy Duty Boots. That is crazy, bro. What in the world? Okay. We'll go ahead and get our Facade kill. I'll Sword Stance up again. He's doing a lot of damage with Flip, but honestly, it's fine. He goes in a Walking Wake, and I get another free Protect here. As he goes for another Hydro Steam, I just go into Blissey again. As he goes Staraptor. That's a good switch. I'll go Skarm, though. Bird Jesus. Interesting name. I almost am tempted to make Skarm Rocky Helmet just so I can get chip on things like Staraptor when it's inevitably going to go for a U-turn here. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy moly, dude. What in the world? How am I supposed to switch into this thing? I guess I just don't, dude. I just got to lose a guy. Honestly, I'm fine losing Skarm. It's fine. That is so much chip, though. That's actually insane. All right. Well, shoot. I think Don Bozo is my bulkiest guy, so we'll just go for a waterfall here. So he goes into the Walking Wake. I'm gonna just go Blissey every time, though. Okay, I'll go back into Don. Fuck it. It's fine. I don't fucking care. I think this is just gonna kill Don Bozo, though, low key. As he just, oh, he goes for CC. Okay, he made a bad play. All right, ton of body press in. As he goes Aloe, which makes sense, I guess. I really need to get my rocks back up, dude. I really do. All right, let's go Clefable here. Oh, he's going to Wish. You know what? I will do the same, actually. All right, I should have protected there, maybe to stop the Wish Pass from happening. But it's okay. I'm going to Dondozo here, and because of the Wish, I should be... Oh, my... this is the worst team of all time, by the way. I mean, look at this garbage fucking team, bro. This team actually looks like such garbage, and somehow it's just I'm just cooked, bro. I am just literally cooked. If he Brave Birds here, though, I lose my Blissey. Unfortunately, I lose the game if I lose Blissey, so yeah, there's nothing I can do. All right. We'll see if we can maneuver some kind of crazy pit maneuver on this motherfucker, dude. I hope we can, because this guy's really annoying me. And but I'm afraid I'm cooked. Clefable here. This is gonna do a lot, but not enough. I guess I can go Aloe then if it's Dragon Dance. Maybe. That did a lot though too, bro. What in the world? I gotta protect here. Loaded dice. I mean, that's to be expected. Not even, like, mad about that. All right. That makes sense. I'm going to flip turn here, and it just kills. Okay. Yep. Wow. That is actually insane. Staraptor just destroyed me. Wow. I just cannot believe it did that much to Skarm. And I'm actually going to make Skarm Rocky Helmet instead of Leftovers. I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong play. Maybe I'm just like being reactionary here. I definitely am, but you know, whatever. All right. Wow. OKC won game 5. Okay. All right. New poke. I feel like I see this team every other week, but the other guy on the other side probably feels the exact same way about mine. So I understand. Let's flip turn out here as he tricks me, which is fine, I think. So he has Heavy Duty Boots now. I'm going to go ahead and get Gligli's Toxic Orb activated. I would assume it's not Hexen if it's Trick Golden shit. So I'm going to go ahead and Sword Stance up. And we'll see what my opponent wants to go for. I could knock here immediately too. That's also a viable option, I guess. But all right. I feel like I actually made the better option. Let's go ahead and knock Ting Lu. I'm interested to see what item it is. As it is Leftovers. I mean, that makes sense. All right. So Blissey comes out. We'll go ahead and just go back into Aloe. And we'll always flip turn here. Unfortunately, it is a fat... Why did I... God damn, so annoying. I'm so annoying, bro. Like, bro, what are we doing? I'm throwing up a million spikes, dude. If you're gonna throw up your rocks, I'm throwing up my spikes, bro. This is how this game is gonna work. I have more heavy duty boots guys than you, so suck my PP, bro. Alright, ton of body press here. Wow, that did a lot. But not enough. Yeah, I actually misclicked there. I meant to go back into glide, but that's okay. You know, I don't hate this position either. So I'm gonna body press. Okay. That's fine. That's not real, but it's fine. I mean, it's not real, but it's fine. It is a libero. Interesting. I did make the right play here, though. I guess we can go aloe. God, aloe being what it is really annoying me, honestly. And it's Trailblaze? What in the world, dude? Dude, that means this is definitely gonna kill them. If it's like, yeah, if it's some fucking pussy. Alright. I lose for sure. Like not even like a question mark. Like, I lose for sure, dude. Like, 1000% I lose. I think our only hope is a wish up here. Actually, yeah, this is the only way. So the reason I'm going for a Terra Water and then Wish is to block Ivy Cudgel this turn, right? We Wish up, we get some leftovers recovery, and now we can go into Scarm, and he's going to be conditioned to not go for Ivy Cudgel here, but you're going to obviously go for... Bro! Was it that telegraphed? I'm dog shit. Alright, rage quit is over. We back. Alright, aloe time. Please knock me off so I can acro Hydrapple later in the game. That'd be so cool. That'd be so epic. IDLLLL. What even is this name? Like, how do you come up with this? How do you come up with that? Like, what is going through your brain when you're like, you know what? I want to name myself. Jay, you didn't have to crit me. Wasn't that serious, buddy? Alright, let's go Gliscor, get the poison activated. And then, we can go Don Bozo. That's fine. I'll just BP here. Big Pressa. Okay, he gives up his Weavile. I don't know why. I don't think that was worth it personally, but I don't know. Maybe my opponent really wanted Rocks up in this game. And we'll figure that out based on his next switch in, which is Hydrapple and not Landorus. So I guess he didn't want Rocks that bad. Go Skarmory now, and we'll just Big Pressa. I don't really understand what Hydrapple can go for here against Skarm, so I think we're okay. Oh my gosh, it's Max Fizz Death. Why did that do so much? Folks, we just will never truly know. And he Giga Drains there. Okay. Well, I do have a Blissey. I forget I have the Blissey, bro. Oh my god, I'm stupid, bro. I'm actually so stupid. And he nasty plots again. Blood, it is not this serious. Come on, man. It really isn't this serious, dude. Alright, let's go Skarm here. I assume you're gonna Giga Drain. Yeah. I think I lose to this Hydrapple, dude. God damn, bro. This is so annoying. How am I getting schmixoed by Stall every single game today, dude? Actually, worst performance of all time from me, honestly. Just overall dog shit performance. Yeah, I'm actually the worst fucking player of all time. Jesus Christ, I'm honestly so garbage at this game. Alright. Time to stop. Anyway, and what did I mean by that? What I meant by that is I hope his mom has kids. Okay, anyway, let's just go aloe before I say something really cancel. I've clicked a guy, idiot. Like, what are you talking about? I've already clicked a guy. You gonna hurry up? Y'all know what him clicking the hurry up button means. Wow, nice knock on the first turn. Dude, are you just gonna click knock off the entire game? Like, do you have any other mode of attack? Like, literally, this is so boring. Yeah, nice encore, dumbass. Alright, you're definitely going ledge here. Same shit. Dude, that did so much. I also did a lot, though. Don't give him the roll. Come on, bro! Wait, that was such a misleading roll then. Bruh! Why did it say I have 35%? And 33.9 said 33. Like, bruh, come on, man. That shit, I hate that stuff, dude. It's so lame. Ice Spinner! Hello? Buddy, have some shame. Have some shame, dude. Actually have some shame. That is the most shameful thing I've ever seen in my life. Dude, what is with all these counter teams tonight, man? Dude, Stall is such a dog water playstyle. Like, I'm being so dead ass. And Severledge comes in. All right, I'm getting up every layer of spikes. Fuck this guy. Actually, Severledge just beats my whole fucking shit. Yeah, Severledge actually just wins the game, honestly. There's nothing I can... There's actually nothing I can do! Anyway, I almost lost my cool there. But I didn't, because I'm cool. There's actually nothing I can do, though. There's actually nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. There's actually literally nothing I can do. I'm out. I'm out.
I'm the ice king and I'm flying down south. Snow to your dome, that's a red electric melt. I'm so cold even when I'm in a drought. I'm a freeze bitch and then I thaw out. Bring snow to Ibiza, got no visa. Yeah,